be back, ladies and gentlemen.
Game 2 of the ALDS is upon us. What is up, YouTube? I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64, and I'm bringing you the next episode of MLB Power Pros. In the last episode, in a pretty dominant performance, we shut down the Twins offense, and with a couple of home runs from Piazza and one from our boy Ryan Church, we dismantled the Twins in Game 1 of the playoffs, and now Game 2 is upon us. It'll be a little bit harder because we don't have the brokenness of Jamie Wright leading the way. But with our boy JD, I think I'm confident enough to say that we will win this game. As long as Brett Myers doesn't have to see a single inning of this series, I think we're good to go. If he has to see a single inning, I think we're in trouble. Especially since the Twins don't seem keen on throwing Johan at us. Or maybe he threw on the last day, who knows. But it appears to be Boof Bonzer pitching Game 2, and he has a very funny name. Let's just hope that I don't laugh at his funny name the whole time. Yankees won Game 2 of theirs, so I think they're going to sweep the Angels, unfortunately. Which means we're going to be facing a much harder opponent in the championship series.
Division Championship Series between the Minnesota Twins and Las Vegas.
But I'm not afraid.
From the Metrodome. I'm Jack
if I was,
then
then I'd be quaking in my boots.
The game gets underway.
But I do not be quaking in my boots right now. I'm confident we can win.
Here's the pitch we've all been
Game 1 of Game 2 of this series should show that.
The ball has hit the outfield for a base hit. It's a base hit to the outfield. A runner with great speed is on base.
But remember, the Twins play a lot better defense than anybody else. So they're going to try to outfox us at any turn.
Here we go, the first pitch. It's a strike. Catcher throws to second. He's in there before the tag. Safe at second. That's a stolen base.
All right, so there goes Timmy.
Oh, there's a bunt.
Now we bunt.
Throwing to first.
And over to third, and there you go.
Ryan Church, who is in his
all
third
Church
year
has
in
to
the
do is
big
drive
leagues,
him in, and we're good to go.
He pulled that first pitch.
And yeah, he teed off on him. Holy crap.
The first run.
This is why you don't start mediocre starters for your second games, guys. I'm shocked the Twins did not try to put Johan out here, but
here we go.
Maybe they're afraid of him getting embarrassed.
Off the head of the bat. Throwing to first. Out. 2 away. Piazza grounds to second and is retired. Our next batter, Russell Branyan. Here we go, the first pitch.
Come on, Russell.
Russell's
got muscle.
That one. That's the final out. 2 runs, 2 hits. Nope.
All right, leading 2-0. That's all my boy JD should need.
The Twins.
But I'm not expecting a complete game here. I'm expecting 6 innings. If I can get 6 or 7 innings from him, maybe give up 1 or 2 runs, I will happily accept that. Because he does not have Jamie Wright stamina. If you're gonna sit there and go, oh, he doesn't, yeah, he does not have stamina. He needs to pitch his own way, and I believe in JD. I always have.
Strikes out.
Both the player and the man, because JD. Do I even need to go into more stuff about JD? I can. There's a lot of stuff we could talk about with JD, but I don't want to spend half this episode crying about my lost friends. Instead, we're just going to let JD absolutely dominate the Twins for at least 6 or 7 innings. Then we'll turn it over to the bullpen.
Las Vegas.
Assuming, of course, we can dominate.
He's set to deliver the
and again, I'm not surprised Boof Bonzer gave up a home run to Ryan Church.
Is going after it. He throws to second.
And again, if Ryan Church is going to keep hitting like this, we don't really need an outfielder.
Off the head of the bat.
Oh, really, Andrew?
Thrown to third. Close call, but he's safe.
We don't really need a outfielder.
Fielder's choice. Ryan
we could put Russell out there if we really want to sign a third baseman.
Send it home.
But I don't know what third basemen are going to be free agents this year. Remember, you don't just want to sign people just for the sake of signing them. You want to sign people that give you coherent rosters.
In on the first pitch, right between second base and shortstop, hit to center field.
I learned that lesson the hard way one of my first times.
Here we go for the first pitch. He belts one off the first pitch.
The first two starters I saw
goes back, drops in for a
on
base
the
hit.
free agent
We lead
market
to second.
were
Las Vegas extend their lead to 3. Now batting is
Torrey
rookie
Hunter's
player
batting
Enox. He hit the first pitch once again.
really Enox.
He steps in the bag and makes the play unassisted.
I'll take him.
Ryan Church hit a
Not
two-run
going
home
for the
run in his last
sacrifice?
at-bat. He's had 2 RBIs in this
Not
game.
going for the scoring run. That's weird.
He pulled that one well. This could
Oh
be a
my
home
God.
run.
Ryan Church and Fuego. Oh my God.
Second home run in a row. 7-0. Las Vegas extend their lead to 7. And he.
This is the Ryan Church I traded for.
Now in the batter's box, Mike Piazza.
Oh my
He made it
God.
up first time up with an infield grounder. Here we go, the first pitch. He hits the first pitch. Hunter goes back, drops in for a base hit. The batter is
Holy
going for second.
shit.
The batter
Both of
stops
them
at
were
second base.
moonshots
Our
too.
next
That's
batter,
the messed
Russell
up
Branyan.
part.
He lined out to the shortstop his first time up.
Oh,
Fouled it off
darn
his
it.
foot.
Yeah, I don't want to foul that. I don't want to hurt yourself there.
Pop fly to the
Darn it.
catcher. Foul ball.
That's why you don't want to have a full team of power guys
Ground ball
with low
straight to the second
contact. You
baseman.
want to have good contact
There's
as
the
well
third
as
out.
power.
5 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. We enter the bottom of the second inning. Lost.
See, I was kind of expecting this to be the game,
We're going to face
tomorrow's
the
game to be the game
number
where we
4,
have
5,
to
and
score a
6
lot of
batters this
runs.
inning. Here we go, the first pitch.
And this would be like the.
1 away.
Oh, we'll just take our
Justin
time.
Morneau.
sort
Here
of
we go
thing.
for the first pitch.
Apparently not.
Ground ball going in the gap between first and second. Out. 2 away. Morneau grounds to second and is retired. Our next batter, Torrey Hunter. Strike. This one curves to the right. Foul ball.
Let's go for that. Let's go for that slurve.
He goes the other way. That's the final out. No runs, no hits.
I can't believe
Timeout.
Ryan Church with
putting in a new pitcher.
Not even
He's
like
the second pitcher for the team to take him out in
just
this
barely
game.
clear. They were
Pitch we've all been
rockets
waiting
off his bat.
This one lands in the stands. Foul.
That is the Ryan Church I traded for, and that's the Ryan Church who broke MLB Power
Going
Pros
to the opposite
2008.
field. Look at it go! He jumps for it. That one comes off the
Oh,
wall.
nice try.
Thames
I'm not
gets
gonna
a
run
base hit. Las Vegas puts
Fedire
the
has a
leadoff
good
batter on base. Here we go. The
least in
first
this
pitch.
game, I think
Big
he
swing
does.
to right field. This ball is crushed and it is carrying. That one is off the wall. Runner on first goes for third. Thrown to second. He's in there before the tag. Safe at second. Next up,
All right,
Brian
Schneider.
Schneider. He made it out first time up with an infield grounder. It's going.
Schneider!
It's
Schneider!
off the wall. Third base runner comes home. Las Vegas extend their lead to
There we
8.
go.
He's in there before the tag. Safe at second. West got a single in his last at-bat. Thrown to third.
Oh, now you're going for the lead runner. Make up your damn mind.
Number 45.
Make up your
Here we go
damn
for the first
mind.
pitch. Strike on a ball up around the letters.
I hit the wrong button apparently.
Foul.
I didn't want to bunt there. I wanted to slap hit there.
Off to the right of the pitcher. Thrown to second.
Number
Next up, Enox.
40, Enox.
Here we go for the first pitch. It's a strike.
Take the first
Catcher
pitch.
throws to second. He's in there
Base.
before the tag. Safe at second. That's a stolen
And now we do
base.
the hit and run.
There's a line drive toward
Beautiful.
There's a ball hit the gap in
Beautiful.
left center.
That went the exact way I expected it
Enox
to.
hits an RBI double up the alley in left center. Enox
All right,
gets
Church.
his second RBI of the game.
Want
Ryan
one more
Church
encore?
got home runs in his last 2 at-bats. He's had 5 RBIs in this game.
Yeah, no.
Thrown
I
to
figured.
first. That's the final out.
Hey, no
3
biggie.
runs,
You,
4 hits, no
Ryan
errors,
Church
1 man
basically
left.
just paid for his flight back home.
The
For just
Twins
2
are
shots.
now
There's
to bat.
nothing.
Here we
You
go,
can't
the
say
first
anything
pitch.
bad about
Up
that.
ahead of the bat. Branyan got that one. 1 away. Next up, Jason Tyner. Here we go for the first pitch. Strike.
Looking at my ideas for future parts of this team, we're definitely going to need another
Foul
starter
ball.
to replace Brett Myers, and maybe one to replace Vargas.
Swings and misses. He's
But
gone.
I think personally,
Tyner
this
struck out in 3
the
pitches.
two-headed monster
Next at bat,
of
Wood.
Jamie Wright and JD are pretty much all we need,
Swing and miss again.
and for at least for the
He's
early
behind in
portions.
the count.
The other starters, Kazmir and
Infield
Snell, will
fly.
have to improve.
He
But I
got it.
believe they
That's
can.
the final out. No runs, no hit.
I wouldn't be keeping them around if I didn't think they could
Mike
pan
Piazza
out.
has had a double already in this game. He's set to deliver the first pitch. First pitch goes to the opposite field. He steps in the bag and makes the play unassisted. One away. Next at bat, Russell Branyan. If he gets a hit, every player in the lineup will have at least one hit. He swung on it.
You're the only guy in the lineup without a hit, Russell? Should we I think we should change that.
Whack straight into the center right gap.
Thank you, Russell.
There it goes, a home run. Marcus Thames has had a double already in this game. Here we go for the first pitch. He cashes in on the first pitch.
Oh, that's right to Torrey Hunter. Yeah, I was going to say, like, that's my issue with this game. Sometimes you'll get the perfect hit. Sometimes it'll just go right to a
Off the head of the bat. Throwing to first.
Ugly swing.
There's the third out. One run.
But we're still winning.
They are leading off.
Make it make sense,
from the
game.
top of their batting lineup. Here we go.
Make it make sense, guys.
It's a strike.
I can't make it make sense. I can't
Pop
make
fly
it
to the
make
catcher.
sense.
Foul ball. Foul tip. Castillo has struck out in 2 consecutive at-bats.
All right, 2 straight punch-outs.
Here we go for the first pitch.
Castillo. I'll take that.
Strike.
I don't know what the Twins are hoping for with
Swing and a
Punto as a DH. They needed somebody else to be a DH for them. I don't think they have anybody else, though.
Swings and misses. He's gone. 2 consecutive strikeouts.
They definitely needed another bat here, though. Like, there's no... Nick Punto is your third baseman. He's a glove first. He is a glove first.
No hit.
Very fast guy, but he's meant to be your starting third baseman, or at least a defensive replacement.
Here's the first pitch, and it's hit.
His best stats ain't in hitting, I can assure you of that.
Schneider gets a base hit to right field.
I missed the good old days of DHs being like
has had a base hit
actual
already
positions
in this game.
guys
Hit to
had.
center field.
It's so rare
To the
now.
cutoff man.
Everyone uses them like
Gets a base hit to center
interchangeably the
field.
rest guys.
Las Vegas get 2 consecutive hits.
Which, yes, the nerds will say is optimal. But I'm sitting there going like,
Strike.
I miss
He's
the days
behind
of
in the
like a
count.
Jim Thome and a David Ortiz or a,
Foul.
you know, just like a guy who just came to the ballpark and just hit.
Foul.
The Mets had that with J.D. Martinez last year. Just a guy that doesn't even need to own a glove. Just give him a bat.
Has had a double already.
That's all
in this
he
game.
needs. That
He's
do
set
be
to
all
deliver
he
the first
needs.
pitch. It's a strike.
Oh, he's fooling me here.
Off to the right of the pitcher.
You are playing
How about first?
to the back of your
away.
card, Liriano. I will say that. You are playing
Hit 2
well.
home runs in this game.
Churchy,
Here
this
we
would
go.
be a
The first
great
pitch.
time to hit your 4th
Strike. Got a
postseason
ball down
homer.
around the knees.
Homer,
He put that first
home
pitch
run.
right in there. It's a strike.
Oh my God, he's learned to paint the corners. No!
Mariano is letting his left arm do the talking.
Oh, well, at the very least, if he continues to shut us down, then
2 men left on.
that means he won't be available to pitch Game 3.
We are
So
going
if
to
we
face
clock
the number 4
Johan,
and 5 and
assuming
6
he
batters
pitches
this
Game
inning. He
3,
lined out to the
should be in
shortstop
good
his first
hands.
time up.
all right.
Going to center field.
Up there's the first hit.
He throws to
Not
second.
complaining about the lack of a no-hitter for Scott. I'm
Kadire
Scott.
gets a base hit to center
JD.
field. Kadire finally gets a hit in this game. Next
Why
up,
did I say
Justin
Scott?
Morneau.
I was
He
thinking
first
Scott
time up with
Kazmir.
an infield grounder.
But
Next
I
at
don't
bat,
mind
Torrey
the
Hunter.
no
He lined out to the first baseman his
It
first
puts
time
too
up.
much pressure on me. At least this way, now I can focus on just getting the outs.
Throwing to first. 2 away. Next up,
Who's on
Jason
base? That's
Bartlett.
Kadire.
He lined out to
Oh,
third
Kadire
baseman his
is a
first
pretty
time
good
up.
runner, though. I don't think he's a real stolen base threat.
There's the third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors.
Oh,
1 man
having
left
a
on
great
base.
defensive shortstop
The Twins,
really does
0,
come in
Las
handy
Vegas,
sometimes.
11. The 6th inning is coming up next. Leading
All right.
off will be the DH, Mike Piazza. Here we go, the first pitch. He hits the first pitch.
Oof. Yeah, he is
He
fooling
steps in
me
the bag
right
and
now.
makes the play unassisted. 1 away.
Either
Russell
that or I'm
Branyan
just making
got a
very
home
bad
run in his last
contact.
at-bat.
It could be
Here
either.
we go, the first pitch. He swung on it.
Yeah, he's definitely fooling me. I don't know what the hell's going on.
He let that one go by. It's a ball.
I think it's a little bit of both, actually. 'Cause I'm
Just the
making
inside
very
corner
poor
ball.
contact. in
Branyan
this
is
game.
looking at the pitches very well today. The count is 2-1. Here's the next pitch. Foul.
But again, That's this would have been a much closer game if Liriano had started instead of Boof Bonzer. I don't know why they gave it to a guy named Boof, but here we are. Boof got boofed. That is probably going to be the title of this episode. Boof got boofed.
He hit it too high.
Or I'm just going to be more standard and go ALDS Game 2.
No runs, no hits.
I don't know.
The Twins.
With Battlefront, I started to do LPs more professionally in terms of like the descriptions and stuff like that. So I'm going to be doing the same. I do the same for Pac-Man World, and I'm probably going to do the same here. Instead of just like one line describing something.
Next up,
we'll do more professional things, like we do for After Dark.
There's a line drive towards the alley in right center.
Why would you give me the center fielder when it's going to right field?
Runner on first, round second, goes for third.
God, this game frustrates me sometimes.
The Twins get 2 consecutive hits. Luis Castillo has struck out twice in this game. They don't want to miss this chance to score.
That is annoying. If it goes to freaking center right field, do not give me control of the center fielder. Give me control of the right fielder. I could have at least cut it off. Jesus, that was terrible.
He pulled that one well.
I'm shocked they didn't give me control of the left fielder there.
And here's the man of the hour, Joe Mauer. Here we go with the first pitch.
God, they're making me work for this one. First Liriano pitching like a god, and now this.
Foul ball.
I would, if I had to choose to get rid of either the cheap hits or giving me control of the wrong fielder, I would definitely keep the cheap hits, though. I will say that. Because it's something different when the ball gets hit up the middle and it's going towards the center fielder and they give me control of the second baseman.
First pitch goes to the opposite field. Will this be the one to finish off the opposition? That one is off the wall. We have a runner on with no outs.
One thing that sucks about Andrews is poor speed. At least, and that's not even my fault. That's just the way the game coded him to have poor speed. He's not even. He wasn't even that slow. We all knew how to steal bases in one league.
Here we go for the first pitch.
Apparently,
he hit the first pitch once again.
No.
Out.
Yeah, Liriano is just absolutely baffling me right now.
The Twins, the number 4.
Which means if he had started this game, it would have been a lot closer. Pretty sure Ryan Church wouldn't have 2 home runs.
Hits to left field. Kadair hits back-to-back base hits.
Alright, so my objective is I just need to get a few more outs.
He's behind in the count.
Then we'll turn the rest of the game over to the bullpen.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Justin Morneau.
Next up, Thank you. Here we go with the first pitch. That's a strike.
Alright, now if we can just get Torrey Hunter out, we should be good to go. One more slurve. Beautiful. Oh, JD, my boy. Make me proud.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors. At the end of the 7th inning, the Twins 0, Las Vegas 11.
Number 45.
Oy.
Here we go for the first pitch. First pitch goes to the opposite field. Out.
I'm actually petrified to figure out what this game would be like if Liriano had started. I think it would be like 3-0 right now.
That's a strike.
All the stuff that Bonzer gave up was done in the first 2 innings.
Big swing into left center. Hunter goes back, drops in for a base hit.
No home
he
run
throws
there.
to the cutoff man.
It would still be a much closer game if they let Liriano
gets his second double of the day. Has hit 2 home runs in this game. He swung on it.
Good God. Just the stuff alone is so much better than Bonzer.
He pulled that one well.
Oh!
There's a foul to the right of the pole.
That would have been perfect.
Fly to shallow right
3
field.
homer game for Ryan Church in the playoffs.
He got it. Runner on second, tags and goes to third.
Tag and run on his arm.
Beat the ball at third. No double play this time. Mike
Right, so let's see if we can get one more insurance
He's set
run.
to deliver the first pitch. Strike.
Oh my God, his stuff is so electric in this game.
Going to the opposite field. Hit to right field.
Oh!
He throws to the
But
cutoff
Morneau
man.
didn't field that one.
Interesting.
They just left Liriano out to dry there.
Hit already in this game. Broken bat.
And broken back.
He steps in the bag.
So
and
yeah,
makes
it would
the
have been
play
four
unassisted.
nothing. This game would have been 4-0.
1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base.
If Liriano was pitching this
The
game,
Twins are now
which
up
you
to
may
bat.
sit there thinking, oh, that wouldn't have made a difference. You'd still be winning the game. I don't think I would be. Yeah, I think I'd be stressing out a lot more than I have been so far. But since it is a big lead, I will let Brett Myers get some relief
Timeout.
innings.
Las Vegas.
At the very least, I can have a guy that can
Myers
throw.
is the second pitcher for the team to take him out in
I
this
mean, I
game.
know I already have league, but
He's in position.
this at least give me an excuse not to use Brett Myers in later
Tyner's with a
games.
pop-up fly in the foul territory. Jason Tyner has had a base hit already in this.
And hey, at least he's getting some innings this postseason.
It's a strike.
A lot of times when I play Power Pros, the fifth starter never
Tyner
sees an
strikes
inning.
out.
It's almost
Has had
always the
several
first four
already in this
starters.
game. Here we go, the first pitch. First pitch is stroked for a hit.
And
Branyan
there you
got that
go.
one. No runs, no hits. And now we are here in the 9th inning.
All right, the man, the myth, the
He's
legend,
set to
the
deliver
Marcus, the
first
Timms.
It's a strike. Count
Oh my
0-1.
lord. His stuff is so much better. Why did they have him in a
They're throwing to
bullpen
first.
role? This is so stupid.
Out. 1 away.
I'm telling you, if Liriano had
Timms
pitched
is
this whole
retired
game,
on
this
an
would be a
infield ground.
lot harder.
Here we go for the first pitch.
I'm hoping
First
they
pitch
do
goes to the opposite
Johan for
field.
game 3, or else I'm pretty sure I'm going to clean
He throws to the
crush
cutoff
these
man.
guys.
Number 23, Brian Schneider.
He's
Oh yeah,
set
he's
to
that
deliver
tired.
the first
Okay.
pitch.
That's right to him.
Dyer
So
caught that one.
no
The
thank
first
you
base
there.
runner's off the base. West has had a base hit already in this game. He's set to deliver the first pitch. That's a strike.
If he had pitched the start of this
He
game,
drives it to the opposite field. He
Friggin-
got it. That's the final out.
friggin'
No runs,
Minnesota
1 hit,
would
no
actually, this would be a much closer game.
errors. They are leading off in this inning from the top of their batting lineup. He just wants to get on base. in this
Myers,
situation.
get your
He
innings
swung on
and
it.
work in. You are definitely a bullpen fodder for the rest of this playoff.
He's behind in the count. Hit high in the air
And
towards
at least
third.
in this game, the players don't
West got
complain
that
about
one.
their
Out.
roles.
1 away. Nick
Yeah, I
Quintal
don't want to
has
be a
struck out
bullpen
in
guy.
his
Yeah,
two
well,
plate
tough shit. You
appearances
shouldn't have
so
pitched to a
far. Timeout.
freaking 60
The
ERA
Twins
when
are putting
I
in a
had
new
you.
hitter. Pinch hitting, Rondell
Well, now you
White.
can go sign with the team in
Hits the
free
first
agency,
pitch.
Mr. Myers.
He got it. Out.
Though there is a very
No,
weird
we need to
thing
clinch the
about
title.
free
It's
agency
one
that I
more
will
out.
show you
Next
when
up,
we do
Joe
that, when we
Mauer.
do get
Here we
to
go
it.
for the first
When it
pitch.
comes to your team's free agents. It's very weird. But, again, that's
Foul
something
ball.
I'll tell you guys about later. Curveball.
Hit towards the pitcher. Thrown to first.
Ball.
Out.
Myers
And that
to
wraps it
Andrew.
up. Las Vegas. That was a blowout.
Big win in game 2. Ryan Church, man,
That was
clocking
today's
home
division
runs left and
championship
right.
game. Las-
JD pitches game 2. That's what matters. We gave him Tom Terrific's number. I just realized that. I love that. 2 home runs from Church, 1 from Branyan. I swear to God, if Booth Bonzer had not started this game, it would have been 4-0. And I'd probably be under a lot more stress than I was for this one. I don't know. Maybe we could use Myers in like a long bullpen role. We'll see how much money he wants, because he's making I think 6-7 million right now, and we could probably keep him around. Ooh, are we gonna have all sweeps in the division round? Mets are set to sweep the Cubs, Yankees the Angels, us the Twins. Wait, we're the only road team winning right now. Wow, didn't think I'd see that. Okay. There is no game for this one, but for the next episode there will be, as it is Game 3 of the Divisional Series. The Twins' last chance to get into the game, and it will be Scott Kazmir versus Scott Baker. Yeah, we are going to bully the Twins a lot next episode. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood N-Man64, and I will see you guys next time. Until we meet again, my lovelies, sayonara.